Prince William has sent a strong message as he met British troops stationed in Estonia for NATO deployments. The Prince of Wales took his seat in a Challenger 2 tank and other military vehicles near Estonia's border with Russia at the Tapa camp. And as the BBC's royal correspondent writes, if royal visits are about sending a message, then the picture of the Prince of Wales in a tank near the Russian border must be one of the most direct. Prince William was meeting what is now the British Army's biggest operational deployment overseas, defending the Baltic state Estonia from the threat of Russian invasion and aggression. On Friday, in the freezing cold, mud-churned military training area, Prince William saw the soldiers and military equipment who were guarding NATO's eastern flank. He was wearing camouflage uniform as he sat in both a Challenger 2 tank and then an armoured fighting vehicle, and this is supposedly sending a signal about the UK's clear commitment to defend Europe and deter aggression from Russia. Of course, in my previous video, I covered how Prince William was in the Estonian capital, meeting with the president and going to a school for Ukrainian refugees and their children and meeting with the families there, saying how resilient the Ukrainian people were throughout this whole conflict. And now the prince has been given a tour of the military training grounds at Tapa camp, wearing a NATO badge on his uniform, and was shown field training for this battle group, meeting Estonian and French troops as well. He asked soldiers about their deployment in terms of the context of being so near to Russia and wondered whether this felt more real than previous training. On the Prince and Princess of Wales social media accounts, Prince William also posted, "Proud to be Colonel-in-Chief of the Mercian Regiment as they take over from the Royal Dragoon Guards in Estonia for Operation Cabri. Their work alongside Estonian partners and NATO allies strengthens the defence of Europe's eastern flank. For many, this is a return to Operation Cabri, bringing vital experience and resilience to the mission. Grateful to our Estonian hosts and all who make this deployment possible, including families and support staff." And then in a later post, he also said, "Training alongside the Mercian Regiment in Estonia, honing vital skills for operations in extreme conditions. From field training to weapons systems operation, this deployment is key. So brilliant to see the dedication and expertise of our troops in action." So a very, very strong message. And I don't think I've ever seen a stronger message from a royal family member than a Prince of Wales sitting in a tank in military uniform next to the Russian border. That is a strong, strong message and shows that Britain is ready to commit to NATO defence, especially important in such an uncertain world when the strength of the Western alliance is seemingly weakening even from within, from an American president who wants to retreat into isolationism and insults its closest allies. So a really strong message from Prince William. Of course, we've seen many messages of support for Canada, symbolism from King Charles and Prince William recently. So very, very strong messages coming out from the royal family, and I'm glad to see it. So let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below.